Anna and Amy started a landscaping job together. When Anna stopped, she had completed 2/5 of the job. When Amy stopped, she had completed 1/3 of the job. Then Reuben completed the rest of the job in 2 hours. Assume that Anna, Amy, and Reuben all worked at the same rate. Which of the following values is closest to the number of hours it would have taken one of them to complete the entire job alone? So, as with so many ACT questions, we're just going to break this up into multiple steps to be able to solve it. And since we're dealing with fractions, it's going to be easiest to get those fractions to have a common denominator before we start working with them. So, we recommend finding common denominator by just multiplying the denominators together. That's easier than finding the least common denominator. It will always work. And so, our common denominator we're going to use is 15. And for Amy, we had to multiply 3 by 5 to make it 15. So we need to multiply the numerator by 5, giving us 5 for the numerator. Then for Anna, we have to multiply the 5 by 3. So we need to multiply the numerator by 3, giving us 6. So it took Anna 6 over 15, or she did 6/15 of the job. Amy did 5/15 of the job, meaning in total together they did 11/15 of the job, leaving 4/15 of the job for Reuben to do. So it took him 2 hours to do 4/15 of the job. So I'm going to teach you two ways to do this, an easy way and the more proper way of doing it. The easy way is if it took Reuben 4 over 15 to do 2 hours, we can just figure out how many 4 over 15s there are remaining. So there are 11/15 remaining. We just make this 12 over 15 to make our life easier. And therefore, there are 3 more blocks of 4 out of 15. We know that each of those blocks takes 2 hours. So that is 6 hours worth of work that Amy and Anna did. We know Reuben did 2 hours with about 8 hours of total work. The only answer that's even close to 8 hours is answer K. So that's the easy way of doing it. The way you're supposed to do it is figuring out the rate. So we know that if you take the amount of work that Reuben did, 4 over 15, and divide that by the number of hours that it took him, which is 2. And since we have a fraction in the first part, we'll just make the second a fraction, 2 over 1. And so anytime you're dividing fractions, you just multiply the reciprocal. And this will give us the rate, how long it took to do 1 hour worth of work. And we can just simplify the 4 and the 2 to get 2 over 15. So every hour is what this is telling us. We did 2 over 15. So to be able to figure out how many total hours it took, if every hour we're getting 2 over 15th of it done, how many hours it take, you can always just do the reciprocal of the hourly rate to be able to get how many total hours it took. And so 15 divided by 2 is 7.5 total hours, which is still answer K. So you can do whichever method makes the most sense to you.